Alright, remember that drama between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni? When It Ends With Us hit theaters earlier this year? Well, it's back, and it is more shocking than ever. Blake is officially suing Justin and a few others from his team. Yep, it's getting legal and messier, so here's the deal. Blake has filed a legal complaint with the California Civil Rights Department. The most shocking part is she has got her hands on the emails and messages exchanged between Baldoni and the agency he hired to destroy Blake's reputation, and I am going to show you those emails and messages in this video. In a statement to the New York Times, Blake said, "I hope my legal action exposes these shady retaliatory tactics and protects others who may be targeted." For those who don't know, Wayfarer is Justin's production company and the one behind the movie It Ends With Us. But let's rewind for a second and figure out how we got here. The movie is based on Colleen Hoover's hit novel, and the novel is about a sensitive topic, which is DV. The movie is produced and starred by Blake, and Justin directed and played the male lead in the movie. At first, things looked picture perfect. Then fans noticed something weird. Justin was unfollowed by the cast, and even Colleen Hoover herself. And Justin was doing press solo and treating the movie as a serious and sensitive topic, while the rest of the cast treated the movie like a rom-com. Blake literally said something that made her one of the most hated celebrities.
Hello, Blake Lively here. Colleen Hoover. And It Ends With Us is in theaters now, so grab your friends, wear your florals, and head out to see it.
Blake, this is not how you promote a movie about DV. This is not something you should be sarcastic about. This is just one reason why many people started hating her. There were also rumors that Blake even commissioned her own cut of the film. Yes, her own version. And guess what? Sony and Wayfarer actually went with Blake's cut, giving her a producer credit. Naturally, the internet exploded, calling her a control freak. But if Blake was the bad guy, why did the whole cast turn against Justin? Suspicious. And then came the bigger bombshell. Blake claimed Baldoni behaved inappropriately on set. Reports say Justin made Blake uncomfortable during filming. And because of that, Justin decided to take action and hired crisis PR manager Melissa Nathan. Melissa's firm handles crisis management, reputation repair, and personal publicity for A-list clients. And yeah, if the name sounds familiar, it's because Melissa is the same PR crisis manager Johnny Depp used during his high-profile defamation trial against Amber Heard in 2022. So, Blake's suing, claiming her reputation got dragged through the mud. According to the legal complaint, Blake raised red flags about misconduct during filming, like inappropriate comments, crossed boundaries, and an overall toxic vibe. Now, let's keep it real. Blake's image has definitely taken a few hits lately. People dragged her for promoting the movie as if it were a quirky rom-com and not a sensitive topic, so who is right and who is wrong? And what's in the complaint filed by Blake? Guess what? The New York Times report spilled all the receipts, revealing emails and texts between Justin and his PR squad. Blake's lawsuit claims these messages were part of a scheme to spin her bad press as a distraction from the bigger issue. And that issue is what was allegedly happening behind the scenes. Get ready, because I am about to show you some snippets from thousands of emails and texts she obtained through subpoenas. And just when you thought it couldn't get any wilder, text messages reveal that a publicist working with the studio and Justin Baldoni allegedly wanted to make Blake disappear from the spotlight. In an August 2nd exchange with crisis PR pro Melissa Nathan, the publicist hinted at burying Blake's reputation. Nathan's chilling response was, "You know we can bury anyone." Over the next few weeks, Nathan, whose star-studded client list includes Johnny Depp, Drake, and Travis Scott, went full throttle to control the narrative. Reports claim she worked overtime to squash negative press about Baldoni while fueling damaging stories about Blake. But wait, things are about to get really crazy. A few days later, on August 5th, 2024, Mr. Baldoni set the narrative for the social media campaign, sending Miss Abel a screenshot of a thread on X that had accused another female celebrity of bullying women. Mr. Baldoni stated, "This is what we would need." And then Miss Abel responded that she had just spoken to Melissa about this. She added that they are going to focus on Reddit, TikTok, and Instagram, and reassured that Blake's reputation would be destroyed by their social manipulation campaign. And you know what? Their social media campaign actually worked. Miss Nathan then bragged to Miss Abel that Mr. Baldoni doesn't realize how lucky he is right now. by which they were referring to their successful efforts to shut down stories that would have revealed how Mr. Baldoni's behavior on set had made cast and crew uncomfortable. And by the way, if you are doubting if these screenshots are fake or real, you can read the complete report by the New York Times later. The link is in the description. So, coming to the allegations against Baldoni, what was his PR team trying to hide? Blake detailed her complaints during a meeting with Mr. Baldoni, Mr. Heath, and other producers in January, according to the legal filing. She claimed Mr. Baldoni had improvised unwanted kissing and discussed his life, including encounters in which he said he may not have received consent. Mr. Heath had shown her a video of his wife naked, she said, and he had watched Miss Lively in her trailer when she was topless and having body makeup removed, despite her asking him to look away. She said that both men repeatedly entered her makeup trailer uninvited while she was undressed, including when she was breastfeeding. But according to Justin's camp, all these accusations are nothing more than a desperate attempt by Blake to salvage her reputation after the backlash from It Ends With Us. An attorney for Wayfarer said in a statement to The Times that the studio, its executives, and public relations representatives did nothing proactive nor retaliated against Miss Lively, and accused the actress of another desperate attempt to fix her negative reputation. These claims are completely false, outrageous, and intentionally salacious, with an intent to publicly hurt and rehash a narrative in the media, the lawyer Brian Friedman wrote. So, yeah, all these conversations show that Baldoni and his hired agency gave their all to suppress all the negative stories about Baldoni and promoted content that would show Blake in the negative light. On August 9, 2024, Miss Abel and Miss Nathan discussed suppressing 2 stories that reported Blake was uncomfortable on the set. Miss Nathan texted, "All press is so overwhelming. We've confused people. So much mixed messaging. It's actually really funny if you think about it." Okay, so the situation has become quite messy, and it seems like Justin might not be completely innocent because Blake showed up with the receipts. The conversations between Justin and the PR agency show that they were more focused on spreading negativity about Blake rather than discussing promotion of the movie. And one of the most shocking things the New York report revealed is that Blake Lively's strange method of promoting the movie was actually not decided by her. She had to follow the marketing plan laid out by the higher-ups. The report says, leading up to and in connection with the release of the film, during the summer of 2024, Miss Lively and fellow cast members promoted the film in accordance with the marketing plan created and delivered by the film's distributor Sony, which is summarized in the talking points. Miss Lively and other cast members were under a contractual obligation to render promotional services in accordance with the marketing plan. The marketing plan directed the cast to focus more on Lily's strength and resilience, as opposed to describing the film as a story about DV, and to avoid talking about this film that makes it feel sad or heavy. It's a story of hope. In the days leading up to the film's release, Mr. Baldoni abruptly pivoted away from the film's marketing plan and the types of publicity activities in which he had previously participated. What the public did not know was that Mr. Baldoni and his team did so in an effort to explain why many of the film's cast and crew had unfollowed Mr. Baldoni on social media and were not appearing with him in public. To that end, he and his team used DV survivor content to protect his public image. Apparently, Justin Baldoni and his team had a secret plan to ruin Blake Lively's reputation, and they even called it social manipulation. The plan had massive financial backing, thanks to billionaire Steve Sarowitz, who reportedly said at the movie's New York premiere on August 6, 2024, that he was ready to spend $100 million to destroy Blake and her family. With all that money and power, Baldoni's team launched a sneaky media and online campaign to punish Blake for speaking out about their bad behavior on set. Their goal, not just to silence her, but to scare anyone else from exposing what really went down. Of course, people are going to look at this and assume Blake's just trying to cover her tracks. But let's be real, there's paperwork involved here. It's not like she can just pull this out of thin air. However, the reasons why people don't like her are many, and I'm not sure if these paperworks will get rid of that hate towards her. After seeing all this, it seems like Baldoni might not be innocent either. It is crazy how divided internet is on this issue. Some are supporting Baldoni while others are standing up with Blake. I want to know what you guys think, so please let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates. I will see you in the next video.